We all right?
The production built this fantastic set, but we found that the best way to approach this work was to throw the set away, replace it with a digital Planet Titan. Because what we wanted to get was a sense of raking shadows and like a distant sun. And because you're shooting indoors, your lights are necessarily right over the top of the stage. So we do what we call rotoscoping, which is where we can cut elements out of the filmed plate, as we call it. We would cut the characters off the background and completely replace the background with our CG Titan. And what that meant was that we could take all these different scenes within Titan that were all shot on this one stage and locate them around the planet in different parts of the planet. So we had flexibility to move around as well. He's got several of the stones already, the Infinity Stones on the Gauntlet, so he's got these powers, and he's able to grab a nearby moon and pull it down on Iron Man as a kind of like a meteor shower. And Doctor Strange and Thanos square off. I think Weta Digital, we worked on about 20 minutes of the film in total, but we had a team of 400 people working on the film. We had to create all these really complex effects for these different tricks and magical gags that these guys are throwing at each other. And often they're complex effects, but they're only going to be used in 1 or 2 shots. So there was a huge slate of work for our effects simulation team to get through.
There was no other way.
The filmmakers, the Russo brothers, they wanted it to look final, like there was no coming back from it. And so, yeah, we settled on this effect where there's this kind of like organic transition growth moving across the surfaces of our characters. And the key to making it work really is having what we call a digital double. And then what we do is we match animate. So with Quill, for example, we've got the plate photography of Chris Pratt performing the initial moment of the blip. And then what we're doing is we're going to match animate a digital copy of Quill so that we can kind of transition from the filmed Quill to our CG Quill, hopefully in a way that nobody will notice. So before the blip starts, we're kind of on a CG Quill. So for example, with Quill, his hair is CG from the start of the shot, his costume is CG from the start of the shot, and we're transitioning to the digital double of his face before the effect comes on.
Oh, man.
Seeing all the memes come out has been fantastic. I mean, it means it's really registered with people. But we knew it was going to be a significant moment in the film. When Spidey blipped out in Tony's arms, that's kind of like the first time any of us saw that here at Weta Digital. It brought tears to our eyes. I mean, we knew it was going to make an impact. We had no idea it was going to be as huge as this, And so it has been really enjoyable seeing all that, the effect it's had on the film-going population.
With all 6 stones, I could simply snap my fingers. They would all cease to exist. I call that